And it's working.
Yeah.
That at the very bottom one is working. None of the other ones are working.
Go.
There's like three
Okay.
volumes.
So
We'll go to work. Try to do it
Okay.
at the same time.
Okay.
so you're set.
Okay.
I understand.
All right. Thank you. All right. Appreciate it. Bye.
Nothing to spare, Danny, nothing to spare.
Well, every time it's something different, that I've got to try to figure out what's wrong with it, and I've got to find because I'm not familiar enough with this system.
You'll figure it out.
So
You got us now, right?
we should.
Alright.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call the meeting in order and ask you to stand. Jeremiah will lead us word of prayer and Rick will lead us in the pledge.
Father, we just thank you for this time here together as a town. We just ask you to lead us, guys, in the direction to guide the town. Pray for our finances, Lord. Pray for the town. Pray for the people of the town. Just ask you guys. Just thank you.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll get started on tonight's agenda. The first thing is the approval of July 8th meeting minutes. I think everybody probably received a copy last week. And, Connie emailed to everyone.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as they are.
Have a motion, from Rick, to accept July 8th meeting minutes as presented. Do I have a second?
Second.
Jeremiah seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Josh abstained because he wasn't present at the last meeting. Next, we'll get started is claims for July 2025.
No. Is the electric bill still paying pretty reasonable, or did it jump up? Is it where it was, or is it still?
I think it was 1,900 this month. 13.
Right. Warm temperatures is probably.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to see if it was still running less than you did with the other. It's still, it's like. Man. It's gotta be 927.98.
And if you notice on there, all of the Indiana, Michigan, they're all separate now instead of together because I'm paying them online because I couldn't get them to me in time for me to get them back from 901 payment fees.
Okay. I don't know if you heard her, but she said she had been paying the Indiana Michigan online, so we don't have to worry about late fees with the mail, with the checks going out, et cetera.
I'll make the motion to accept the claims for 2025 July.
Have a
Second it.
motion by Josh, a second by Dennis on accepting the claims for July of 2025. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Next we'll get started with department heads. Well, I guess we didn't have any citizens present. We'll go ahead and jump on down to department heads, area plan, Josh.
Real quick, we just had a couple people want to rezone. Industrial, residential, but it was in an area that was easy. Yeah, there was no reason not to, so that went through. I guess the part-time clerk position opened up, if somebody retired, promoted, like, temporary, or part-time, full-time.
Okay. Nothing else you know of? Okay, fire department, Rick.
We have 8 fire runs and 5 ambulance runs.
Just kind of update you on a little bit on the fire hydrant project. We were supposed to have got the supplies last week. I guess something happened to the vendor's trailer, so we're hoping towards the end of this week we'll get the supplies and get started on that project, so. Moving along with it, so.
From the fire station, their job.
Yes, yeah, and to the elevator side too.
Is that gonna start getting going at the Bridge Festival?
Well, we're hoping to get it all done before then, at least underground and covered up for the festival. So, yeah.
Most of it's bored, isn't
Yes, under 8th Street,
it? And Main Street.
yes, so most of it will be board, so. Sewer department, Jeremiah.
Pretty good. Should mention discharging.
Right.
Should we start discharging?
Yeah, August 1st, we started discharging at the sewage plant. With all the heavy rain we've had this summer, usually we wait till fall, but I think they had to remove some of it, so it's been running since the 1st of August. I think they can only run the month of August, I believe, but you have to talk to Travis on that. Anything else you have? Street department, Dennis.
HVAC update, this is the old stuff, in contact with, a recycling company to pull the Freon out of Rapid Recovery, to pull the Freon out of the, unit. They're gonna get back with me and try and get that done here soon. And they will make a determination once they find out, they gotta do some sort of a chemical test to make sure that the Freon's pure and what, flavor it is. If it's the old stuff, they're gonna pay us pretty decent for the Freon, but if it's newer, then, we'll get something, but it won't be much probably. Also on that, Taylor University contacted me and they wanna buy the boilers, however, they wanna steal the boilers. And they wanna give us $1,000 a piece for them. And they would use their maintenance staff to remove them and, show proof of insurance and liability for their own guys. I told them that they need them within 14 days. And that was what, 4 days ago I called you?
I
3
believe
days
last
ago?
Friday, so.
Yeah, and so, I talked to Eric about it today, and Eric goes, they ain't hurting nothing, they're paid for it for $2,000, I'd leave them there as a backup. He said, all we'd have to do is kick the pumps on every now and again and recycle the water through the heaters. We don't even have to fire them up, just cycle the water through them to keep it from getting stale or stagnant. And he said, unless somebody comes in and offers you at least $5,000 a piece for them, he said, I'd leave it at that. But that's just his suggestion. And so, we don't really need a room back here for anything. So I just just hated to see that much money sit there and not be used. But What you guys thought?
Are there gonna be any repairs, like if we were moving them, is there any repairs and work?
The only potential repair would be, and, that's what I would definitely, if they take the stacks, then they're gonna have to pay the $1,800 to patch the holes. So,
I'll be honest with you, when Dennis told me the other day about it, I was kinda like, I felt the same way, I don't wanna just give them away, I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's probably, when the price of steel's up, you can scrap them for half of them each. I mean, cause they weigh so much, but, I mean, I'm like Dennis, I don't want them just to sit there and not ever get used again, and that's what a lot of that stuff in that back room's done since we've been here.
right,
So I guess my personal opinion is, I don't have a problem with saying, you know, hey, we'll sell them to you $4,000 a piece, and you can remove them and provide all your proof of insurance,
I'd
etc.
come up with the price and give them a counter offer.
Right.
yeah.
Something like that, cause I'm like Dennis, I don't think we ought to just give them away, I mean, we spent way too much
I
money.
think if we're just gonna give them away, there's a Catholic, a guy that runs a Catholic church and also, is part of a nursing home that is in need of, but they don't have the money, but the one guy was gonna buy them and donate them to the nursing home or to the church, to the Catholic church. And, so, you know, at that point, we didn't think that we were gonna take that little amount of money, but I would think that if you guys wanna do something, I'd be more inclined to what David said. I hate to see them just sit there and go bad. And us remember to go there once a month or whatever, and turning the pumps on and running power through it and stuff is gonna cost money as well to maintain them, so.
We want to just give them away, so I'd say let's come up with a definite price and do a counter
Wanna
offer.
just give them a counter offer and need a motion for that?
And I was gonna say, we need a motion, what you wanna make the counter offer, if you wanna, you know, if they come back and say we can't do it for that, then.
Then I'd say we donate them to the Catholic Church or make them the offer.
Do we have heat here if the power goes out in the winter?
Not, well, no, and you wouldn't there
Okay,
either.
that's what I was wondering.
No, you wouldn't there either, cause that takes a great big electric pump to pump the water through the ears.
And
I guess-
set
I
up
guess
like a
the
generator
only
back
thing
up?
The only thing no, you go back up. The only thing I guess I would say is, even if you run that thing once a month, you're still gonna have to have somebody come in and fire it up, and if it's set for 8 months or a year, if those things are frozen, they're gonna bust,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to, I'd say in the wintertime, you almost gotta keep them
so you
circulating.
gotta leave the pumps on.
Yeah, because
If we
otherwise,
leave them hooked up or diesel. And we really need to get these out so that we can seal this off and that heat would be more efficient this winter. Because,
I'd say let's come up with a price, do a counter offer, and
what's your offer? What's your price?
What do you have them listed at again? Take offer or do you have them listed?
We basically.
we
the
tried to
first
get
time-
15 grand a piece.
Yeah.
And we found out you can buy them brand new for 15 grand a piece. So then we thought, well, let's go half of that, 6,500, 7,000. And we're not getting anything, so. Then I get this phone call, like I said, from Taylor, they made the offer. And so all we can do is counter back if they say no, and there's no, we'll just go on to something else.
The only thing I was thinking was like if a third of the price would be $5,000, we sold it to them for $4,000, they're probably gonna have $1,000 in removing them.
Right,
So that's
you know,
kind of crazy.
I'd say
yeah.
1,000 counter offer, they remove.
Right. You know, then you don't have to mess with it, we don't have to, you know, worry about any of that, and like,
And who's gonna seal the roof?
yeah, that's, I guess the only thing is who's gonna seal the roof.
But I'm saying we'll have to get our guy to seal it,
Right,
but
we're
they're
gonna-
gonna pay the bill.
So then really you're gonna be over $5,000 a piece.
Unless they have their maintenance crew put that
Yeah, we have-
ring on.
Yeah, but we don't wanna mess with our warranty either.
Yes.
If we got a warranty on the roof, we better off to have them come out
Okay.
and take care of our roof.
Did they pay that cost and drop it down to 3,500 each?
I'd go for that too.
You go for that?
Make the motion.
That way it don't make cost us anything out of what we
Right, so I
have.
keep it out, and we don't have to let this stuff last in either, we still make some money out of it, not what we really wanted, but something's better
Well,
than
we
nothing.
can use that money to start taking these out and be putting the material back in
Right.
without touching our budget.
So is that your motion, Josh, to sell them for $3,500 a piece and then pay for the roof repair?
Through our warranty company.
Right.
Yeah.
Do I have a second? Any other discussion? Any other comment? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed?
Okay, let's do that one. Let me see. I called, each of the members and we had 3 trees removed, that was dangerous, so that's been done, taken care of. And,
2 around the sewer department.
yes,
Because
2
we was
and
afraid they were
limb.
falling
Remember the
into the
limb was
station.
$35. So it was 2 trees at $700 and one $35 for the limb. Came out of the sewage, and the rest of it came out of our treasure. I think it's,
I did talk to the paving company last week and talked to him about if they was gonna try to get it done before the Bridge Festival or after. He really couldn't tell me his schedule. The more I've been thinking about it, I think we probably better wait after, because of the simple fact, I don't want 50 things in town blocking roads and streets and stuff. So, I would say probably the week after, the Bridge Festival. probably get
well, and
it
that
done.
gives more time to get that fire put
Right.
in.
Yeah,
I'd say we should do this.
And the gas company's been in
Just after we
town.
get that put in,
you like it?
I'd say let's hold off on the streets until, at least after we get the fire hydrants put in. If they do damage anything, we can get it fixed right there and not have to start all over.
And the gas company's been in town digging here and there, down from the store.
So just to update you on that. Police department, Chet, you got anything?
No, just, we made contact with the first, little problem we had with Garfield and running the stop signs. And, I'll get on this section here as soon as we get them identified and stuff. I did make contact with the stop sign, running the stop sign.
Live, we have a sign that we're having trouble with the police department.
I think he's
Okay.
brought up that the
All right.
prosecution will happen if there's violators down at the community building, tearing up equipment, Garfield, and everything else, so. I know he's took care of a couple already and we're gonna get the rest too, so. So, I'll have to check, Chad, I think in my other paperwork, I have a recall on your police car, a seat belt or something, so I'll make sure I get it to you, cause
You mean you might get ejected?
I don't remember now what it said. In fact, I kind of found it in my paperwork, so I wanna make sure I get that for you, so in case you have to take it in and get it repaired, so.
Okay.
So, clerks,
I have this invoice from Hawkins for the sewer department that I need.
this is, Hawkins, this is for the, sodium material that has to be put in the, water discharge. The total of the bill was $1,804.30. Is everybody in agreement to pay this?
Yes.
Since it
Out
came-
of the sewage rate?
Yes.
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 Okay. Rick made a motion to pay Hawkins Incorporated out of Rossville, Minnesota.
Second?
Jeremiah second. All those in favor say aye.
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 The only other thing is between trying to figure out transfers for the road and audit. I'm staying pretty busy with that, so I don't have anything else to really talk about.
The audit or the budget?
The budget.
I was gonna say, I'm like, we're getting audited again?
Yeah, no.
We just paid for that last year. Okay, the
I
budget.
said that earlier too, audit and
Okay.
budget.
I
Sorry.
was like, we doing that again?
No, let's hope I'm gone. That's
I don't believe theirs. So you're working on 2026 budget.
Yes.
So let me ask you this, is our plan in our September meeting to the first initial, public,
Yes,
Hearing.
that's what I'm shooting for. I have a budget meeting with, the new DLGF rep.
Mhm.
So hoping all of that goes well, cause that'll give us time, cause I have to have 10 days to have it in there. So, I mean, if worst comes to worst, we may have to have a second meeting. If there's so many changes with the new SB1 bill that was passed, that everybody's scrambling, trying to figure out what's going on with that, so.
I was gonna say, I know they're having some training this Thursday, I believe, Lori Gosner, Reese, or whatever her name is now, state representative for our area, she's having just kind of a know, here to know thing. So if anybody would like to go to it, I'll give you the information, because I'm not able to attend, so if anybody wants to go, I think it's Thursday morning or afternoon, so.
This Thursday?
I'll let you know if anybody's interested in going. You have anything else? Old business, still working on department inventory, sewer ordinance, handbook. More on the vent room and insurance update. You wanna update us on the roof, or did he ever get back with you?
Well, that was the other thing, yes. He came back and I told him, I said, look, we looked over this paperwork, there's no stipulation in this anywhere on this piece of paper document. It stipulates the roof has to be maintained properly in order for us to maintain the warranty. Therefore, you're gonna warrant it for the 10 years, right? And he goes, you didn't look at the attached information that was given to you with the contract. I said, no. In a court of law, this piece of paper is the contract. It doesn't say refer to the attachment or the document. I don't agree with what you're telling me. And he goes, well, whether you do it or I do it or who does it, somebody's gotta clean this roof or it ain't gonna, last. And he goes, I may not be able to find this leak. I showed him where it was leaking, but he went up there and he couldn't find nothing anywhere. He found a couple little spots and he goes, without cleaning the roof, I can't tell you where it's coming from. And he said, I'll try it here, but he goes, the next time you come back, we'll just run a hose up there. And he said, it'll take me some time, but he goes, we'll just put water here, water here, water here until we find out where it's coming into, to come down into that one room. I said, whatever it takes. He said, well, let's wait through the next rain and see if I got it with where I think it was leaking. He did do a little, with his caulking gun thing up a couple spots, which was in line with that channel, but it doesn't look like that may be it. I don't know for sure, but.
So my question is, was there an attachment with that contract?
Well, he says it's the brochure. It's in the brochure that was with the paperwork when you guys signed the contract. I said, hey, look, that's 3 boards ago. There is only one original member on here, and that's David White. And we got this out of the folder. This is what we got. I don't know of any attachment, and this doesn't refer to any attachment. Or go refer to the brochure on proper maintenance or anything. So he said, you know, that's where we're coming from. And he goes, well, let's just try and get this fixed and then whatever. And then he goes, we gotta get this roof clean. And I said, well, then are you gonna cut us a deal? And he just goes, no, the price is what it is. He said, there's a lot of square foot here. I gotta clean it all. And I said, well,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, let's see if we get this problem fixed, and then if we get those boilers out, and we get those patched in with the stacks that are removed, and we'll look and see what we need to do to, cause I'm like you, I don't wanna spend $65,000 and then not keep it up, so we have to spend another 50 or 60,000.
right.
I'd rather spend $3,000 or $5,000 to make it last another 20 years.
Well, at least another 5 to get it off of, it'd be in his best interest to clean it, because I done told him, we're gonna hold you to the leaks in this place till the end of the 10 years. If not, I said, we've got a town lawyer, and he says, this is the contract. It's in this is all it says. It doesn't say anything to keep your warranty. It said not limited to. So I said, I don't know what to tell you. And he goes, well, let's get through this. Let's see if we can find this, get this fixed, and then we can talk about the cleaning. He wasn't very happy with me at the front because I called him out on it, so.
Okay, well, like I said, we'll kind of figure out if the boiler system's gonna be leaving, and then we'll work maybe all
Yeah.
together, so.
And this floor thing's been going on forever too. And did you ever go to his place of business and talk to him?
I haven't had a chance, so. I'll try and get up there, and I don't really know if he's there all the time or not, so I'll do something. New business. Josh, you got any new business?
No, sir.
Rick, you good? Mr. Jeremiah? Ken?
Not right now, no. We ain't got no money for you. No, really, I don't have anything
Okay.
right now.
I don't, honestly, I don't have anything either. Like I said, I told you about the paving projects and the hydrant projects. I don't know anything else that's hot out, so that's all I know, so. Well, then I take the motion to adjourn if anybody.
I'll make a motion to.
Josh made a motion. Do I-
Second.
Dennis second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Maybe that's me at the area plans.
Who the hell look at you?
I adjourned it last time, I'm passing the buck this time.